To a story you will only see right here on WUSA 9. Tonight we are hearing from the wife of fallen D.C. police officer Terry Bennett.
Officer Bennett was hit by a car while helping a driver on the side of I-695. He died from his injuries last week. Alexis Wainwright joins us now live where a vigil is expected to take place at Ballou High School. Officer Bennett was an assistant football coach there.
Yeah, and Alexis, you spoke with Officer Bennett's wife about the work she's doing right now to protect other police officers. Tell us more.
Well, Lorenzo and Leslie, I can tell you that the family is still trying to process this incredible loss, right? It's a lot for them to wrap their minds around. Now, we continue to see the community show so much love and support. And tonight we expect a really big crowd here at Ballou High School. But all at the same time, his wife has decided to start a petition. She says she wants to prevent anything like this from happening ever again. Nadia Bennett, the wife of Officer Terry Bennett, is now pushing for change after her husband was killed when he was hit by a car along I-695, helping a stranded driver.
You never think it's going to happen, but you know that this is something that they signed up to do, and incidents and accidents may happen. And so when I got the call that night, the first thing that I thought of was I had to be strong.
Even as she grieves, Nadia says she feels the need to act.
You're going through a lot of grief right now. You don't have to put a petition out there, but you did. Tell me why.
My husband is leaving a legacy, and I want him to be remembered not just for this incident, but for the change that could be from this, because a lot of lives can be saved from just minor tweaks and minor changes.
Her petition calling for enhanced officer safety along D.C. interstates has already gained more than 1,900 signatures. She says the push for change grew stronger after talking with other police officers about what happened that night to her husband.
We talked about things that we wanted to see changed, and, you know, things like just different safety measures within the area, knowing how busy traffic is on that highway and how there aren't emergency exits, and just small minor things that could have changed the situation, and we could have had a different outcome.
And tonight she also has a message for D.C. leaders, including city council members and Mayor Muriel Bowser, as she calls for action.
I don't want my husband to just be another statistic. Things have to change because the world is getting more busier. D.C. gets more busier every year.
And during our one-on-one conversation, you can hear the pain in her voice, but you also see the passion that's coming from her heart to make a change in D.C. when it comes to all of this. Now, coming up tonight at 6 p.m., you'll hear more of our one-on-one conversation. She talks about the moments that her husband decided to be an officer. She also shares her reaction to the arrest that was made in this case. So, of course, we'll have much more on that and a live look at the vigil that starts in about an hour. Reporting live in Southeast, Alexis Wainwright, we'll send it back to you.
Such a brave woman.
Yeah, and continuing her husband's work there, protecting others.
She lost so much, and yet she still wants to give so much. All right, Alexis, we'll be covering this later in the day, too.